obviously get myself ready for work, and it starts, my hectic day starts then. I normally turn the radio on, first thing I do, just so I can listen to the morning news. And then, like this, I have to, if I have time, hang my washing out. As obviously as a mother, a young child, I have to try and fit everything in, and I work full time as well. And really, when I do this now I'll be rushing back to work, and as soon as I get into work, I turn my radio on. That's the first thing I do, just to get a little bit of everyday normality. And I finish work about 5:30, and I have to come home and do all my other chores here, like cook dinner and clean the house. So it does get quite hectic and not a lot of time in the day. So obviously I have to rely a lot on my mobile during the day for things that I need to organise in the week. And also, lunchtime. A lot of times at lunchtime I either spend on the internet booking things that I need to, or ordering stuff. Because it's really the only time I have, apart from in the evening after I finish doing all my housework, or like the cooking and washing up. So it does get quite tiring at times. And like I said, obviously the computers, and a lot of times at lunchtime as well. At work I have to rush up, have to go up to the high street and get stuff which I haven't got time to do after I finish, and before I have to get home to my son.
An old man.
I do shop on the internet for some things. For other things, I use it quite frequently for booking flights and things, because it doesn't really, a lot of the airlines don't give you a choice, you have to do it now. And I do obviously look at the internet a lot for clothes and things, but I don't always like buying things on it, because it worries me a little bit with the obviously giving out my bank details, my car details, and it's always a worry, because I think it just, nowadays where you do use and you give it out so much, it's always hard. And with clothes and things, I do tend to have a look at things to see what is in the shops, but I don't always I found that when I have bought it on there, then if it doesn't fit, or I don't like the material, or then it's more hassle trying to change it and take it back, so it just takes more time for me. And a lot of times you can't be bothered to take it back, so I end up keeping it. So I end up keeping something that I don't really want. But I mean, the internet, you have to use it now with modern technology, because a lot of things you can't do without it. So it's on my way home on the train, that's sometimes quite a nice time, because it's a little bit of thinking time for me and relaxation time. And I tend to use read the London papers, the London Light or the London paper, which is quite nice, reading the evening news on it. And a lot of times, if I do have to obviously book things or check on things, I do spend a little bit of time, because I can look on the internet on my phone, so I tend to do that as well. And the weekends I normally read the Sunday Times, and on Saturdays I get the Daily Mail, because it's quite handy with the magazines, and it does give you quite a lot of information. I do, obviously, when I shop on the internet, what I find with it now is that with buying things on the internet, you just don't have that personal touch anymore. It just becomes very impersonal, especially with clothes and personal things that you need to. A lot of times it's nice to have a second opinion, and it'd be nice if you had somebody there, and that's what I miss about it when you do buy, although it is convenient to buy on there sometimes. But I think we're losing more and more the personal touch, really, not having anyone there telling you, oh no, maybe this is nice, or go and get something else, and say, oh no, this might suit you a little bit better. And I think also, which is the nice thing about when you do go into shops now, and I think nowadays as well, it's made me more aware of when I do go shopping in actual shops of like fair trading. I think about where the goods are made, and recycling more, even food shopping and things like that. I do try and not take the supermarket bags. I have the bag for life, which obviously helps. So you don't. That's helped in the environment. I do recycle quite a lot at home as well. I put everything, obviously all the paper, plastics, tins, everything separate in recycling bags. And with clothes and old clothes that I have, normally bag it up and give it to charity, so that it does go to third world countries as well, people who need them, so I don't just throw things out.
In your Chardonnay, it's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late, and isn't it ironic?